Welcome to BikeBeat. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into one of the most talked about adventure motorcycles of 2026, the brand new Honda NX1000. This isn't just another ADV bike dropped into an already crowded market, it's Honda's bold statement that they're still leading the charge when it comes to designing motorcycles that balance innovation, reliability, and pure riding pleasure. By the end of this review, you'll understand exactly why the NX1000 is getting so much attention and whether it deserves a place in your garage. The name NX carries a lot of history. Honda used it back in the late 1980s and early 90s for their lightweight dual sport line, the NX650 being the most famous. Riders remember those bikes for their ruggedness and versatility. But with the 2026 NX1000, Honda has completely redefined the meaning of NX. Instead of a lightweight dual sport, this is a full-blown adventure motorcycle designed for long-distance touring, highway comfort, and off-road exploration. Let's start with what matters most, the engine. The 2026 Honda NX1000 is powered by a liquid-cooled, 999 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, developed as an evolution of the Africa Twins platform but tuned for smoother road manners and improved highway performance. This engine produces around 108 horsepower and 105 Nm of torque, giving it plenty of grunt for overtaking on the highway while still being tractable enough to handle off-road sections without feeling intimidating. The throttle response is smooth, refined, and predictable, classic Honda, but with just enough punch to keep you smiling on twisty roads. Fuel delivery has been refined with a new ride-by-wire system that offers multiple riding modes including touring, urban, gravel, and a customizable user mode. Each mode adjusts throttle sensitivity, traction control, and ABS settings to adapt to the conditions. On top of that, Honda has worked on making this bike more fuel efficient, offering a claimed average of 20 to 22 km per liter, which is impressive for a liter-class adventure machine. With its 22-liter fuel tank, you're looking at a real-world range of over 400 km before needing to refuel. Performance-wise, the NX1000 is built to eat up miles. The 6-speed gearbox is precise and smooth, with Honda's latest slipper-assist clutch system making downshifts seamless and reducing fatigue in heavy traffic. And yes, for those who love tech, Honda is offering their dual-clutch transmission, DCT, as an option, which means you can ride clutchless, letting the bike handle gear changes automatically or through paddle shifters. This makes the NX1000 accessible for newer riders while still being a treat for seasoned adventurers who just want to focus on the ride. Suspension is handled by fully adjustable Showa units with 43 mm inverted forks at the front and a ProLink monoshock at the rear. With 200 mm of travel up front and 180 mm at the rear, it's clear that Honda designed the NX1000 to handle rough terrain as well as smooth tarmac. Ground clearance sits at a respectable 230 mm, which makes it capable of clearing obstacles off-road. Now, let's talk about braking and safety. The NX1000 comes with dual 310 mm discs at the front paired with radial mount 4-piston calipers, and a 256 mm disc at the rear. ABS is standard, but it's cornering sensitive thanks to a new 6-axis IMU. This means the bike calculates lean angle and adjusts braking force to keep things stable, even if you panic brake in a corner. Traction control, wheelie control, rear lift control, and hill start assist are all standard, and they can be fine-tuned depending on the riding mode. In short, the NX1000 is loaded with electronic rider aids, but in typical Honda fashion, everything is designed to feel intuitive rather than overwhelming. The design of the 2026 Honda NX1000 deserves a moment of appreciation. From the first glance, you can see this bike means business. It blends aggressive adventure bike styling with modern aerodynamics. The sharp front end is dominated by dual LED headlights with Honda's signature DRL design, giving it a bold and futuristic face. A tall adjustable windscreen offers excellent wind protection, and Honda has added integrated winglets to improve stability at higher speeds. The fairing flows into a muscular tank, while the rear tapers into a sleek tail with integrated luggage mounts. It's a bike that looks rugged enough to cross deserts but also refined enough to pull up at a city cafe without looking out of place. The NX1000 is available in 3 colors: pearl glare white with red accents, matte ballistic black, and a special rally red edition that pays homage to Honda's Dakar racing heritage. Moving to the cockpit, the NX1000 continues to impress. Front and center is a large 7-inch full-color TFT display, which is one of the sharpest screens we've seen on a Honda motorcycle. It supports smartphone connectivity via both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, letting you use navigation, music, and calls directly from the screen. There are also Bluetooth controls on the handlebar for quick access. The TFT can be customized to show different layouts, whether you want a minimal display with just speed and fuel, or a more detailed one with gear position, RPM, trip data, and lean angle. The controls are intuitive and backlit, making nighttime riding easier. Comfort hasn't been overlooked either. The NX1000 comes with a wide, plush seat designed for long rides, and the ergonomics strike a great balance between upright touring comfort and sporty control. The seat height is adjustable between 830mm and 850mm, making it accessible to a wide range of riders. When it comes to touring capability, Honda has gone all in with the NX1000. The bike is designed to be luggage-friendly, with optional panniers and a top box that integrates seamlessly into the frame. These accessories don't look like afterthoughts, they're designed to match the lines of the bike, giving it a premium adventure look even when fully loaded. Combined with the long fuel range and advanced electronics, this makes the NX1000 a true continent crossing machine. Whether you're commuting in the city, heading out for a weekend tour, or planning a cross-country adventure, the NX1000 feels like it's up for anything. Now let's talk about price, because this is where Honda really wants to challenge its competition. The 2026 Honda NX1000 has a starting price of around $14,999 for the standard manual version, while the DCT variant comes in at about $16,199. When you compare that to rivals like the BMW F900 GS, Yamaha Tenere N900, or KTM 890 Adventure, the NX1000 is very competitively priced considering the level of technology, comfort, and Honda's reputation for reliability. It's a bike that manages to undercut some of its premium European competition while still offering more features straight out of the box. For riders who want peace of mind with lower maintenance costs and a dealer network that's practically everywhere, the NX1000 is going to be an attractive option. So what makes the NX1000 truly stand out? First, it's the balance Honda has achieved between road comfort and off-road ability. It doesn't lean too heavily into one category. It feels just as happy cruising at 130 km/h on the highway as it does exploring gravel trails. Second, it's the technology. Honda has packed in rider aids, connectivity, and options like DCT, which make this bike future-proof. Third, it's the practicality. With great fuel efficiency, long range, integrated luggage options, and everyday comfort, this isn't just a weekend toy, it's a bike you can live with. And finally, it's the Honda factor. Reliability, build quality, and a massive support network are things that many European competitors can't quite match. So if you're in the market for a new adventure bike in 2026, a Honda NX1000 is definitely worth a test ride. It blends the spirit of adventure with modern-day comfort and Honda reliability, making it one of the most exciting motorcycles in its class this year. The competition is strong, but Honda has delivered a package that feels well thought out from top to bottom. And sometimes, that's exactly what you want. A bike that you can trust to take you anywhere, anytime, without a second thought. That's the NX1000 in a nutshell.